Hey guys, welcome to an impromptu edition of the Samurai Vlog. This is the Samurai Vlog dream. I had this weird dream last night. I don't usually remember all my dreams, but this one I remember, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you about it. Well, I can't. It had a vibe of almost a 70's TV show, which is what I'm thinking I'm remembering it. Well, anyways, it involved me and Jeremy. From what I can remember, I believe Jeremy and I were in New York. That in itself was weird. Jeremy and I usually aren't really anywhere by ourselves. I believe I was looking for a job. So far, no luck. I believe we were in a laundry. Someplace doing laundry. I heard a gal talking about a murder at the Chipmunk Club. Jeremy seemed a little down. I told Jeremy, don't worry, I'll do whatever it takes. We'll find jobs. I'll do what it takes. I think it was like setting up some sort of, almost seemed like it was some sort of like brother type deal. Almost sort of like a 70's brother detective show. And the way it was setting up, I think it was going to be like, in my dream, it was set to be one of those brother detective shows where the brothers stumble upon the mystery and end up getting involved, kind of like already, just kind of one of those things, but two brothers end up solving the case. So I'm assuming somehow or another, Jeremy and I went somehow at the Chipmunk Club or something, and something would happen where we would get involved in the case. Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever had a dream like that, where it seems like some sort of 70's TV show? I think in our case it was some sort of like almost like a Kolchak or something like that. Maybe in our case it was more of like a Simon type thing. I don't know why we were in New York, while we were looking for jobs. And Jeremy was still Jeremy, I was still me, but we were acting differently in a lot of ways. I think I was worried specifically about trying to, I'm trying to remember some of that stuff. I think Jeremy was, I'm pretty sure it was in the 70's. What else can I remember? I think the Chipmunk Club was a little bit like, in the Green Hornet there was like a pony club type place. I think that's what the Chipmunk Club was. It was kind of like one of those fancier dining places where the gals, where the food wasn't the big draw, it was the waitresses. I think that was the big gimmick. It's likely the gals probably has sort of Chipmunk theme. I don't know what the gimmick for there was. Anyways, yeah. I remember Jeremy being I think Jeremy was worried about whether or not we'd have enough money for the car payment. Yeah, apparently this timeline we actually had, I think, a car. Considering we were in 70's, it was probably something like a, considering we were in a 70's TV show, it was probably something like Starsky and Hutch had. And considering how it was, Jeremy would probably be the driver. Maybe you know, gonna drive like in Starsky and Hutch, it's gonna be Jeremy. So yeah, that was the dream. Kind of a weird, like 70s detective show dream. I don't know if you ever had that dream. You can remember bits and pieces of it. It just seemed like that. Yeah, imagine me and Jeremy in like a 70s detective show. And in New York of all places. Talk about not fitting in. Alright, comment, subscribe. This is the American Samurai. This has been Samurai Vlog. Talking Dreams. We'll see you next time.